Now let's talk about this super interesting game, a very historic game that I couldn't believe my eyes. I was asking myself, Sharvani, what were you doing when you were 14 years old? Gujarat Titans versus Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan won the match by 8 wickets, and what a knock by the 14-year-old Suryavanshi. That century was just mesmerizing.
It was a magical game. I watched this game. This guy, went all over the park. Gujarat put a very decent total of 209. And hats off to this guy, scoring a century in his second IPL game. It's a, dream come true for any.
Yeah, I mean, just even looking at it and thinking about it, it's very, I won't say it's difficult, but it's so not easy to sink in a very good way. That, hey, a kid of this age can do this, and then it just instantly lets you question yourself, what were you doing when you were in that age? Scoring a century in the world's biggest T20 league, right, in the States, right? And look at the bowlers who he's facing. Mohammad Siraj, one of the best bowlers in India, test bowler. Ishan Sharma, a man who doesn't need any introduction, right? Prasidh Krishna, very, very, competitive guy when it comes to the Indian domestic cricket circle, and as well as Rashid Khan, like the best T20 bowler. I understand this year has not been the best for him, but hey, like you cannot take that crown jewel away from Rashid, right? But This guy, the 14 years old and 30 some days, he did not see who the bowler was. Kind of gave me a confidence in a different way, just like in life in general, that you just have to want it. You see things in two different ways. One, I want to achieve this. Two, the roadblocks that will block you from get there. And for him, I saw there was no red line. There was no red light. There was no yellow flashing light. There was no nothing. Once he kept going, there's no looking back, like you say, Brad.
I think he's in the second fastest,
Fastest, right?
Century, and I think Ray Gale did it on 30 balls previously in 13, I guess, against Pune. But yeah, this guy is 14 years and change. He's coming and playing this amazing innings was quite interesting to watch.
So, question on between these questions, Brad, I wanted to keenly understand what kind of conversation do you think that went between Yash and this little guy?
I think Jaiswal will understand how Vaibhav bats, because Jaiswal himself is a very very aggressive cricketer. If you look at, he always wants to score runs. If any format of the game is Test cricket or one-day cricket or T20, he has always been a striker, a good striker. I think he was telling Suryavanshi that keep going, keep hitting the shots, and if you see the ball, hit the ball. You know what I mean? He didn't. I don't think he kind of checked him, but as a player, I think Jaiswal is pretty young as well in age. Kind of suited at that point of game for Suryavanshi, because both are young guys, and then that kind of, it's from the same mindset. Instead of batting from an experienced contender against a young guy, it's completely different. So I think Jaiswal must have encouraged him to keep going, keep hitting the balls, and that's what has happened for Vaibhav.
Yep.